Lost media found in 2023 so far. I don't know how there's any lost media in the year just started, but let's see what more bitch talk about.
We already talked about lost media on this channel, so there's no need to
We
explain
watched
what
the
it
video
is.
too.
But on a daily basis, lost media is found almost every single day. Sure, Holy Grail
Is that Ice Spice?
almost every single day.
You thought I was feeling you? You thought I was feeling? God damn. God damn.
Sure, holy grails of lost media have not yet been found, but there's still a lot of interesting topics to talk about. The lost media that I'll be covering for this
That's Old
video is
Spice,
lost
yeah.
media that you most likely haven't heard about, considering this lost media was barely
2023
found in
dream.
2023. We talk about lost video
What's
games,
happening?
canceled TV show pilots, and a lost Nickelodeon bumper with
I
very
had to change the quality.
questionable imagery. So in today's video, I'll be covering some lost media that has been found in 2023 so far.
That's crazy.
Welcome back to another video. Thank you for all the crazy support. It really does mean a lot to me.
We skipping right to the thing. Shout out Morbid. Shout out Morbid. Morbid, talk to us. Yo, bro, if I ever see you at NYC, I'm definitely saying, yo, is that Blueryai mad loud? Nigga, I ain't going nowhere where where any of the woo is. I'm not going there, nigga. The choose, I'm not going there, nigga. Like, I'm cool, bro. I'm saying wherever they stay at, I'm not going to be there, nigga. Because I'm not staying where no Crips, no Blood, no gang affiliated people. I'm not going nowhere around no gang affiliated people at all. I'm minding, if I'm in New York, I'm minding my business thing out the way, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big boy, I think it's your nickname. Don't call yourself Blue Rock. Nigga, I'm gonna call myself Tobiah, my Tobiah Jebediah Bartholomew Sanders the third. Like, that's just how we gonna have to rock out, nigga. Why are you coming to Greenland? The fuck is happening in Greenland? Maybe?
Space Monster Wangmagwi, sorry for mispronouncing it, is a South Korean kaiju film that was made in 1967. Wangmagwi also goes by the name Big Devil. This kaiju movie was an independent film that was shown to several Korean film festivals, and it is claimed that there are only 3 copies of the film used for the film festivals.
Damn.
The movie's about Wang.
I can tell why that motherfucking shit looked like it was a claymation studio made in fucking 1695. That shit was recorded off a camcorder and 2 pennies.
Magui going to Earth from a spaceship to cause havoc in Korea. The government decides to attack the Big Devil with its heavy machinery, but that is of no use since the Big Devil is way too overpowered. And in the end of the film, Wang Magui decided to bomb himself up, ending his own rampage. Other than attending one of the Korean film festivals, you could not watch this movie because it never had a home media release or an online release, making this movie lost media. The only thing we had was a 15-second clip of the movie posted to a YouTube channel called Funky Fresh YT, and that clip was posted on February 8th, 2021, which was almost 2 years ago. Then in June of 2022, SRS Cinema, a company that produces and distributes low-budget independent films, got the rights to the film and planned to release it. And finally on January 13th, 2023, you can now buy the movie to watch it at the comfort of your own home.
I don't understand why.
Sesame Street gymnast segment.
Okay, we're gonna get to this. I don't understand why you would want to buy a movie of that. I guess because it's lost media, so it's rare. But that shit literally looked like dog shit. I'm not gonna hold you.
At the comfort of your own home. Sesame Street gymnast.
People collect movies. I mean, that's true, but like a random like Korean movie from like the 1900s, I guess.
Segments. In 1973, Sesame Street would have 8 segments in between episodes showing a lady gymnast with blonde hair and wearing a black leotard, demonstrating various concepts using various gym apparatuses. These segments were only 20 to 30 seconds long, and she also appears in a pretty dark room, which does give me a creepy vibe, especially coming from a kids TV show. Only segment 1 and 2, called Around and Between, were archived, while the 6 remaining segments of the gymnast became lost media. Then all of a sudden, on New Year's Day of 2023, the last remaining 6 segments have been found by Yoshi Killer 2.
Why y'all saying yacht? Y'all say yacht for anything, nigga. Like, this is a Sesame Street apparatus footage, nigga, of a lady doing gymnast shit, nigga. Like, what is wrong with y'all?
and by an anonymous user. On the Lost Media Wiki, it doesn't say how they came across these 6 pieces of lost media, but it is pretty cool how people found lost media on New Year's Day. So this was one of the first ever pieces to be discovered in 2023.
Okay, I feel it.
You can't do that on television.
Okay, well, I can already see why this is lost media. This nigga looks like fucking albino Squidward.
You Can't Do That on Television was a Canadian sketch comedy that first aired on CTV on February 3rd, 1979, and then premiered in the United States on Nickelodeon on January 2nd, 1982, until its end on May 25th, 1990. The series had 144 episodes and 2 specials.
144 episodes and it's lost media? Niggas had more episodes than Victorious. That's like more episodes than fucking iCarly, nigga. Who greenlit this shit? How the fuck y'all lose it? How the fuck niggas lose 144 episodes? Was this shit playing on fucking Lithuanian Nickelodeon TV? Niggas ain't had the DVR on or something? Like, where did it go? No way they lost 144 fucking episodes. That's impossible.
5th, 1990. The series had 144 episodes and 2 specials. It was created by British producer Roger Price. The show mainly features comedy sketches performed by a mostly preteen cast that relate to the episode's topic. The show would also feature the use of green slime and water dumped on the cast. The slime would go on to be a Nickelodeon trademark and continues to be the channel's trademark to this day.
Did we ever figure out what the slime actually is? Like, I feel like somebody has said it before, but do we know what, like, the slime is? Like, is it like candy? Is it like Shrek nut? Like, what is glue? It's cum. Mr. Beast, yeah, Mr. Beast won a Kid's Choice Award. Space cum, lime Kool-Aid.
Hey, so this show
right when you get in slime, they would never invite me to the Kids' Choice Awards, nor would I probably want to go.
Was pretty important, and many people call this the series that saved Nickelodeon. Most of
nigga, that shit ain't fucking saved Nickelodeon. Oh, okay. This is what's lost. They didn't lose 144 episodes. He lost like 20. It looks like.
The episodes are found media, but season 9, episode 124 through 138 are still lost media.
Still, how the fuck y'all lose an entire season? How is that possible?
But then on January 17th, 2023, AKF linked the lost remaining episodes. Then the Wacky Diner replied to AKF saying that Looking Cool and Science are still lost episodes, but then on January 28th, 2023, AKF replied back with, "Here you go," and linked the last 2 episodes. It's very cool seeing this very important Nickelodeon show being found completely, because for the longest, a lot of these episodes were lost until January 28th of 2023, where all of the episodes have been completely found. The Blob DS port. The Blob is a game series that's similar to
I feel like I've seen this for some reason. I don't know why I think I've seen this.
Splatoon, where you play as an
Nah, I don't know if I've seen this. It looks familiar, but if it's lost media, I've probably never seen it before.
ink blob covering the city in paint. The antagonists of the game are called the INKT Corporation, and they rep dull, boring colors. The Blob 1 came out in 2008 on multiple gaming systems, and the game was meant to come out for the Nintendo DS, but it never did. Why did the DS version of the game...
Damn, yo. Them niggas saw that concept, was like, damn. It's a game where you run around and paint stuff, and then it's based on territories and how much you paint. And it's like, yo, let's make Splatoon. Let's make Splatoon. Them niggas like jack the fuck out they shit, nigga. If that's the case, damn.
Game not come out. Well, that's because the game got canceled after the studio got shut down by its parents' company called THQ. THQ wasn't doing too well in 2008, so they had to shut down Helixi, which were the developers on the Blob's DS game. The game was technically made, but it was just never finished, which later got cancelled by Helixi shutting down. Some people knew about the Blob DS port since a few articles covered it, but no leaks or screenshots have ever surfaced until January 21st, 2023.
Like, where the fuck are niggas getting this shit? Were niggas just sitting with it? This is like the DS came out like fucking 2 decades ago. Niggas just sitting on this information. Well, not 2 decades ago, like a decade and a half ago. Niggas just sitting on this information like, damn, yeah, I had this footage. I'm just waiting one day to release this shit. Like, nigga, what? How long were you sitting on this footage?
when YouTuber Rebel Taxi got a hold of the unfinished game. He doesn't say how he got it, but he showed some footage of gameplay. In the video, Rebel Taxi says that the first level is beatable, but once you get to the second level, the text boxes would be glitched, and in some parts of the game would just crash. And from the looks of it, the video game only has
Can't they sue you for like leaking that? Like, I don't know.
3 levels with a few
Probably
mini
legal,
games,
not definitely.
but the game could have had more levels that we just don't know about because the game was never finished, so who knows if there were more levels to the unfinished game. This DS port works the same way as the console port since the DS game is 3D just like the console, which is cool since the Blob 2 on the DS, the full game is in 2D instead of 3D. And by the way, the Blob 2 is not lost media since that game did come out for the DS, unlike the Blob 1.
So they just dropped the fucking, like, the second game, but not the first game? That sounds pretty fucking crazy. But the game didn't look good, I'm not gonna lie.
Taxi actually posted a link to download the game so you guys can play the Blob 1 on the DS. Well, you actually can't play the game on the actual Nintendo DS since no physical copies of the game exist, but you could play the DS version of the game emulated on the PC. I am still very curious how Rebel Taxi got his hands on this piece of lost media.
We can kind of assume how that nigga got that shit. We can kind of assume.
But it is pretty cool how he just kind of gave it to everybody by emulating the game and giving you guys a link. So that's pretty cool of him. And hopefully legal.
Yeah. Let's go with that. Let's go with that.
The Eyes Have It Nickelodeon 2005 bumper. Nickelodeon has over 100 bumpers that they used over the years from 1977 to now. Some bumpers are more iconic than others, but there's one Nickelodeon bumper that's mysterious, and that's because in the bumper, they show the Eye of Providence, aka the Illuminati Eye. This
You have to censor out Illuminati now? I mean Illuminati now? Are you serious, YouTube? You have to censor out Illuminati out now? Oh my god, bro.
Bumper appeared on Nickelodeon in 2005, but it quickly became lost media.
God,
over the years, people did find multiple images of the bumper.
You said it's too late. I didn't say Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? I censored myself. At least because YouTube would be like, actually, Blueryai, you can't say that. That's actually a bad word, and you can go to like, I don't know, clip it, he said it.
But those were only screenshots from the end of the bumper, while the full bumper with the audio is still lost media. This piece of lost media was somewhat popular back in the day, but it fell into obscurity. But then in 2020, people started to talk about this bumper again. On Reddit, Reddit user Deathstroke would post this on the lost media subreddit saying,
"Satanic imagery in 2005 Nickelodeon commercial. This usually pops into my head every now and then. When I was a kid, somewhere between 2003 and 2006, I remember seeing this weird pre-ad on Nickelodeon during a Thanksgiving.
That be happening to me sometimes. Do y'all be like chilling and y'all be remembering like stuff from y'all childhood and you can't remember exactly where it's from or what the name is, but you know like the context and what it looks like and everything like that? Like, I hate when that happens because most of the time you can never find it. But sometimes you do and it feels good, but most of the time you can never find it.
Special where the screen got splattered with a bunch of eyes. I remember it creeping me out a bit, but I didn't remember exactly what was shown before that. I tried to find something that might be referring to this, and I found this. I've been trying to find a whole recording, maybe somebody put on YouTube, but couldn't find this exact pre-ad. What I remember,
like when stuff like this happens, you have to search up triangle Nickelodeon ad or Illuminati Nickelodeon ad. That's the stuff you gotta go search up, and like most of the time you're not gonna find it. You know what I'm saying?
From my memory is watching the wild thornberries. Then somewhere after that was the screen being covered in eyes. Hoping someone here might remember this or help me find the actual footage.
Deathstroke would give us a following update that takes us to the Lost Media Wiki forum, where we learn the name of this mysterious Nickelodeon bumper and would give more context on what the bumper included. Lost Media Wiki user AllThat182 would say,
"Can you please help me find more footage of a currently lost Nickelodeon bumper from 2005? It has become known on the internet under 2 different nicknames."
Okay, see, but this is like a different level of dick riding. Like, okay, chat, sometimes I understand, like, we try to look from things in our childhood and try to find stuff, but this nigga is asking on a forum Not only has anybody seen it, this nigga's like, yo, can you help me find it, nigga? Like it's the fucking One Piece, nigga. Give up. Go to work or school or something, nigga. The fuck is you worried about this bumper for, bro? Nigga try to search online at the depths of the internet trying to find it. Of course he found it, but it's just like, nigga, like I feel like we have bigger issues to deal with. 4chan is crazy. 4chan is crazy.
Names: The Eyes Have It and The Talent Show. Basically, the bumper consisted of a girl walking onto a stage where she flips her eyelids inside out. Then there's the sound of applause. The girl then proceeds to walk off the stage, and the 2005 Nickelodeon Splat logo appears on the screen.
Mac, why you come in the last couple minutes of the stream, bro? Tee the fuck up.
With a bunch of random styles and shapes of eyes flying around the screen, around the Splat logo. It only aired a few months within the year of 2005, thanks to a parent complaining to Nick about one of the eyes flying around the screen being used, a white Illuminati eye / all-seeing eye flying around among the rest. Only a couple of low-quality screenshots have been found and made it into a YouTube video, but still without any actual audio or footage of it. Please message me back if you know of any other details about this mysterious lost ID.
But then on January 17th, 2023, this lost Nickelodeon bumper was found.
But how though? I had my phone on me, but I was lurking and jerking. Oh, okay, I feel it.
We'll be right back.
That was such an odd ad to remember, nigga, and just to be searching that deep for. Who the fuck found that shit?
Randomly found the bumper on a YouTube video that was posted on November 7th, 2022 called Nickelodeon Commercials, November 11th, 2005, which is a
So it wasn't really lost, niggas. It was online, but niggas ain't know to find it.
Compilation of nostalgic 2005 commercials. The YouTube channel that posted the compilation is one of those channels that makes nostalgia compilation videos, and I bet when they posted the video, they didn't even realize that they had a rare piece of lost media. Luckily, the search for this bumper has ended, but I am still very curious why Nickelodeon used the Eye of Providence for its bumper. Looks like that question will never be answered. Lamb Chops play
Got fucking 6ix9ine and Lost Media.
Along pilot and episode 6. Lamb Chops Play Along is a half-hour preschool children's television series that was shown on PBS in the United States from January 13th.
Yo, some of those childhood shows are creepy as fuck, bro. This looks highly disgusting as hell.
1992 until September 22nd, 1995.
Bro, tell me that's Ice Spice, nigga. Like, this is crazy.
The show only had 4 seasons, and I assumed that they would have made more seasons, but sadly Sherry Lewis passed away in 1998, who was the main ventriloquist of the main character Lamb Chop, and she was also the main character herself. Believe it or not, the entire season 4 is completely lost media, with only one episode being partially found. Also, season 3 has its majority of episodes lost, with only a few of the episodes being partially lost and found.
To be honest, I think we should go ahead and keep, like, now that we're losing season 4 and season 3, let's go ahead and just lose season 2 and season 1. Let's go ahead and just, like, throw the whole series away. Let's make it all lost media. Let's keep that shit lost, please.
Season 2 also has a few of its episodes missing, with a couple partially found episodes, and finally with Season 1, there's only 3 lost episodes, with one of them being recently found in 2023.
Yeah, you just throw the whole shit away. That shit looks disgusting, I'm not gonna hold you.
Which was Season 1, Episode 6, Charlie's Magic Show. And this piece of lost media was discovered on January 8th, 2023. In the episode, Lamb Chop and Sherry would be talking about the time that Lamb Chop had a lisp when she was younger, and at the end of the episode, they would all do magic tricks. Another piece of lost media that was found relating to Lamb Chop's play along was the show's pilot, aka Season 1, Episode 1, titled Air Charlie. And this piece of lost media was discovered on January...
Yo, like, this nigga right here has to be, like, top 3 ugliest, like, Nickelodeon characters I've ever seen in my fucking life. I don't know who made this design choice, but they need to be arrested, nigga, for fucking, like, I don't know. This had to be harming the mind of children everywhere, but I'm glad nobody saw this bullshit.
February 8th, 2023. After watching this episode is just like any other episode of Lamb Chops. Nothing too special, but the main takeaway from this episode that I got was that my boy Charlie Horace wanted some fresh J's, but Sherry said no.
I'm not. Read my lips, not going to spend $100 for a pair of basketball shoes.
Not even if they throw in the laces?
Not even if they throw in Michael Jordan.
I mean,
that nigga was not dripping.
This episode was pretty important since it was season 1, episode 1, but it's just like any other episode of Lamb Chop Play Along. The Schnozzes pilot canceled show.
The Schnozzes. Is a show with niggas with big noses?
The Schnozzes is an animated show that was meant to come out in 1993 but never got released. Only a pilot
Ken Carson would love this show.
Was made for the show called Win Place Oh No. Not much is known about the pilot aside from the fact it was created by a company called Martoon. It also seems that the creator of the show, Marty Carmichael, had high hopes for the show since toys were manufactured for the show, but they too never got released. However, these toys did surface on eBay, and if you really wanted to, you can buy yourself plushies of the characters from the show. The show's about animals with really big noses, hence the name, the Schnozzes, and they also run a pet store in the show. The pilot episode was found on January 7th, 2023, but I'm pretty sure this piece of lost media was found way before 2023.
Chat, and see, and now that we're talking about lost media, if anybody wants to go find that Blueryai image photo, I know I keep bringing it up, but that shit is lost media. You know I can find the videos, only an image, nigga. Anybody wants to go find that lost media, until further notice, that shit is lost media. I'm just letting y'all know. Niggas not gonna find that shit till 30 years later. Blueryai scary image origins, like nigga, somebody need to find that video, nigga, within my lifetime. It has to be on YouTube. That shit is not on YouTube. I'll check the entire channel, like this shit is not there. I'm not gonna hold you.
Because on this Reddit post from 2 years ago, I actually linked the pilot episode that takes you to a YouTube video. But after clicking the link, the YouTube video says that the video is unavailable. There's multiple instances of lost media being found, and
it might be a TikTok. You're right, it might be a TikTok. But guess what? If it was a TikTok, it was on my first account. And guess what happened to my first account?
Lost again for some weird reason. I don't know how that's possible, but it seems that the Schnozzes pilot episode has been found again after being lost again. So I'm going to give you guys a rundown of the Schnozzes lost media timeline. So in 1993, the show was meant to come out but got canceled, making it lost media. Then in 2020, a Reddit user finds it and uploads the video to YouTube, but the video then gets deleted, making it lost media again. And now on January 7th, 2023, the pilot episode was found again after being lost again, if that makes sense. So yeah, this lost media story is
Does the Wayback Machine work for Twitch clips? Because like it was on Twitch. How the fuck they keep losing this lost media?
Bit unique since it was found again in 2023, and there's multiple instances of lost media being found, lost again, and then found again. So I felt like sharing this unique lost media story to you guys because it's so weird to me how you can lose something again after finding it. Like, this is lost media. Many people are usually good at archiving stuff after it's been found, but it seems that they never archived it when they found it in 2020. So that's pretty interesting. And that is the end.
Okay, that was a cool little video to see what was lost so far. And that's only so far. It's only a month and 6 days into the year, nigga. But yeah, that Blueryai photo one, the one of me, like, I'm not gonna make the face, but the one of me, like, this right here. Sean isn't cool. Thank you for the tier 1. Sean, what's good, man? What's good? How you feeling? How you feeling? This one right here. Where's the photo? Oh, is the photo gone? I'm so glad the photo's gone. I can't even find it on Google no more. Y'all know what photo I'm talking about. That emo, the emo in the chat, nigga. Y'all know what photo I'm talking about. That photo's really gone. Yo, that's good. That makes me happy. Okay, what is this? Why did I search this up on Google? I searched this up on Google, I clicked it, and it took me to the Reddit, and this is all I see. You gotta recreate the pic? No, I don't. What is this? Is this the fucking Cart Titan? Check the photos too. It's still on Akinator. Akinator is gonna take like fucking 30 minutes. Holy shit. What the fuck is this, nigga? Y'all niggas just put anything on the fucking Reddit. If you haven't joined the Reddit, exclamation Reddit in the fucking chat. But nigga, this is the end of the stream, nigga. Well, after maybe tomorrow morning, or like, I'm gonna be trying to actually find this video, chat. I'm gonna actually try to find where this clip is of me, like, cause this can't be lost media. Like, we have to be able to find this shit. I'm gonna go on the Wayback Machine, and I'm gonna try to see if I can find where. I had to really look though, but I had to see, as Zeno, he made it. Zeno, the thing is, Zeno took a screenshot. Zeno took a screenshot of when we were playing Poppy Playtime 2, and he put it in the Discord. That's all that Zeno did. Zeno didn't edit anything. He didn't do anything. All that photo came from a screenshot that was taken in the Poppy Playtime 2 VOD. That's all I know. That's all I know about it. But I mean, we gotta figure that out.